Shit remind me of that old saying, bro. It remind me of that old saying. You ever heard them say that before? When they be like, with friends like these, who need enemies, right? With friends like this guy right here, who we looking and taking a picture at. Let me see what his name is. Officer, officer. We'll get to his name. But with friends like these, who in the world need enemy, bro? Now this guy right here got dispatched to a accident, a single car accident early in the morning. It was a 16-year-old girl, and when he found her in distress, he couldn't fight his urges enough to just do his civil duty as an officer of the law and just help the young lady out and help get her stuff back to headed, you know what I'm saying, on track the way it's supposed to be. Now he gotta let his animalistic instinct come out and sexually assault the young lady. Now I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this story, man, and I will talk a little shit. You know what I'm saying along the way. So, but I didn't even. This shit had me so tripped out. I didn't even. Let me tell you who I am. First of all, it's your boy Ocean. Welcome back to the Chieftain Network. Like, subscribe, share my videos. Soon as you come in the room, or soon as you know what I'm saying it come to your mind, share my videos. Comment, do all that, talk back. Let me know how you feel. If you disrespect, if you disagree, that's fine. Just don't disrespect. And let me read this story right here, bro. And I'm gonna get into it, bro. Atlanta police officer arrested charged with sexually assaulting a 16-year-old girl after responding to a crash. So really, he is the crash dummy, if you ask me. An Atlanta police officer has been arrested on multiple charges after police say he sexually assaulted a 16-year-old girl after he responded to a car accident. Come on, bro. If I can't, you the police, bro. You here to protect and to serve, bro. Not to come and see how I can get my rocks all right quick with this little girl. Come on, bro. Police said that on August 2nd, the team reported to Gwinnett County officials that she had been sexually assaulted earlier in the morning by an off-duty officer, later identified as Officer Anthony L. Anderson. So you can, he probably been done took his social media down and all that by now, but that's his name, Anthony L. Anderson. So Officer Adams and Officer Anthem, Officer. What I said this nigga name was? Oh, Officer Anderson. All right. His name ain't important, but his name is important because we got to keep him out of the street. But I'm just saying. L. Anderson. Yeah, that's right. All right. Gwinnett police began investigating and questioning Anderson on August 11th. August police were notified of the situation on the same day and moved Anderson from field operations. They also started their own investigation. And that's always tricky when they investigate themselves, but some things have such smoking guns and you know what I'm saying, some things you can't get away from. I'm sure if they could have figured out a way to cover it up, they would have. That's just my, you know what I'm saying, line of thinking when it comes to the police. Police learned that Anderson was dispatched to a single car accident during the early morning hours of August the 2nd. When he got to the scene, he made contact with the 16-year-old driver, and that's when his brain wheels started to turn. And he was figuring like, oh man, she out here by herself. It's early in the morning. I'm the police. She's scared and nervous. I can take advantage of this situation. That's what he said. He said yes, 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 and yes. Check. He had a few boxes he checked to see if he could take advantage of the situation. He checked all the boxes. They came out like he wanted them to come out. Yes, I could take advantage of this situation. Say subsequent actions by the officer. Let me see. Did I skip anything? Yeah. Subsequent actions by the officer Anderson during and after his shift would lead to a criminal investigation led by Atlanta Police Department Special SVU Special Victim Unit, police said. So now you're on the investigation, smart guy. Anderson has been charged with violation of oath to office, cruelty to children, aggravated sexual battery, and aggravated sodomy. Wow. So this what when your brain started churning, this what you came up with. I'm gonna do all this sick ass stuff to this little girl, and I'm gonna get away with it because I'm the police. She gonna be so traumatized after we do this that she ain't gonna tell nobody. And plus, if she do tell the police anybody, I am the police, so we gonna figure out a way to cover. No, fool. No, fool. You're going down, fool. And it's good for you. It's good for you, fool, that you're going down because you had no right. Like I said previously, bro, who, if you the police, if I get into a situation where I need some help, the first person that I'm supposed to call is the police. What are we missing in between this right here that let you feel like the best way to serve your community is to be touching all on and sodomizing this little girl? Come on, bro. Anderson was arrested on Thursday and taken into Fulton County Jail. Not only am I disturbed and disappointed by the allegations, but it also angers me, the police chief said, Darren Shirebaum. We ask the public to trust and do the right thing and keep them safe. Let me see. We ask the public to trust us and do the right thing to keep them safe. So when one of our own is accused of despicable acts with a minor, it erodes that trust. Sometimes it takes years to build. It ain't no trust. But you're right. It erodes it even more. Because sometimes people will say, well, it ain't all the police that's bad. You know what I mean? And I can, you know what I mean? I would say that. It ain't every single one of you, but all of y'all got on that same uniform. You feel me? So let's just put it like that. Let's look at it. Cause in my eyes, the police is the big game. But let's just look at, just say if you in a Crip neighborhood, right? Just say you in a Crip neighborhood, and you know that 96% of the niggas over here that Crip. Now it might be one or two over here that ain't Crip, but they just, you know what I'm saying, cool enough to hang out. But everything ain't gonna be on Crip with them. But are you willing to just say, roll the dice and say, oh, that's the one that I bet he ain't banging? Shit, boy, you probably 9 times out of 10 you gonna come out with the wrong answer. So yes, all y'all, I said all that to say all y'all ain't bad, but most of y'all are. That's why I said all that. Let me see. Somebody take time to build. Yeah, y'all got 400 years worth of building to do. I will act swiftly and investigate anytime allegations of misconduct are brought to my attention. I want to thank Atlanta Police Department's Criminal Investigation Division for their prompt action in dealing with this matter. An investigation remains open. According to Anthony Anderson's personal file, he became an officer with APD in 2015. The Atlanta Police Department Special Victim Unit is requesting that anyone has further information regarding this incident, please reach out to them at this phone number. I might well read the phone number. 445464620. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no tip hotline, but damn, nigga, you wild. Persons do not have to give their name. Oh yeah, that's enough. But okay, so this guy, man, Anthony Anderson, man, Officer Anderson, man, officer of the damn law. You really need this. This is the type of person that need the book on them, the full extent of the law, because you operating from a matter of abusing power, bro. And I feel like anybody that's, you know what I'm saying, I don't know the criminal term for this charge, but whoever is charged with abusing power, I think that should come with some real mandatory guidelines, strict sentencing, strict, you know what I'm saying, strict way to it should take a lot to get out of that right there. I couldn't think of the word I was trying to say right there. And that happens to me every now and then, but we good. Anyway, this nigga, he's a bad person, man. And you know, bad people, you need to at least be able to see them when they coming if it's all possible. So if you see this, if you run into Anthony Anderson out there, cause you never know, he might end up 3 or 4 counties over. That's how the police go. But he might be the wrong color for that. But he could. So if you run into Officer Anderson, just know that he's a devil. He's a sick individual. So just be on your guard if you run into this guy right here, man. And let me know what you think about this story. Let me know if you think that he is just, you know what I'm saying, a common police officer, and this is something that a lot of them do. That's how I feel about them. Like they just, you know what I'm saying, I feel like they definitely pushing the limit as far as they could push it in any given situation. So he saw a little girl in distress, and he went for he turned into an animal. He turned into that beast. So, you know, I hope they throw the book at him. I do. I hope they get him on out the street, sit him down for a while, put him in there with some of the people he done locked up. He's supposed to be a, you know what I'm saying, he's supposed to be some kind of tough guy. Probably put him on in there with some of the people that he put behind that bar. But anyway, it's your boy Ocean. Thank you for tuning in to the Chief Network. Drop a 100 in the chat if you made it this far. I very much would appreciate it. Definitely like, subscribe, share my video, comment on my video. Come back again. We'll do this again. Your boy is out.